Greetings. Today we're going to talk about whether or not you need a top-of-the-line air compressor for general airing up of high-pressure tires, such as those on Sprinter vans. My Rocinante van has tires that are 70 psi in the back, 50 in the front, and I want to air those down if we drive on gravel roads, or as they say these days, overland. So we're going to test this $50 compressor out and see if it will work. This is the lowest cost, highest rated compressor I found on Amazon. And let's just look at the spec sheet on the side of it real quick. So if we zoom in here, we can see that this is going to operate on 12 volts DC, max 25 amps, with a max pressure of 150 psi. So those are the key things we need to know. And then we got a gauge on top, which goes from 0 to 150 psi. Psi means pounds per square inch. Okay, let's get this hooked up to the bus bars on the house battery and then have some fun with the cord with my 4-year-old. All right, that's our stretch test. I'm thinking there's about 20 feet there. Here, come back over here. Don't pull anymore. I don't want you to break it. This isn't super strong. Oh. Thought that was pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Now let's see how best you can do this.
You could make a good jump rope. All right, let's pack it up. All right, that is our sound sample of what it sounds like close to the microphone on the camera. It's coming in the 70-ish decibel range, and we'll look at that on a decibel meter here soon enough. Additionally, it takes about 8 minutes to get to pressure per tire. The side of the box says to let this thing cool down after 20 minutes of use for a period of 10 minutes to avoid burning it up. When I wasn't testing or having the compressor run, my system was pulling about 52 watts on the DC current side. When I turned it on, we jumped up to about 220 watts. So that puts us in the, let's just call it 175 watts of power draw for this compressor under normal operating conditions. And like any good compressor, this one is loud. How loud? Well, it's about 75 decibels when you're about 4 feet away from it, but it's about 80 decibels if you're right next to it. So bring your earplugs, use your ear pro. You don't want to be close to this listening to it run all the time. We're going to take some more air out of this. All right, so we wanted to do another test just to make sure this thing was going to work well for us before putting it to production. So in this case, we're lowering down to about 20 psi. If I was off-roading with this thing, or which I would never do, but if I was driving on a gravel washboard road, which I might do to get to someplace cool and interesting and beautiful, I would probably air down into the 25 to 30 psi range. So the tires look like that, and then I would drive relatively slow. Okay, so we're going to hook up our compressor and see how long it takes to get this thing back up to 70 psi, which is the set point psi, or the target psi for on-road driving on our compressor, or on our vehicle, the Rocinante Sprinter. And I realized I didn't discuss our power for this in detail, so we are alligator clipped to a bus bar, positive and negative DC, which goes to a female to male cigarette lighter plug. The male end has a fuse in it, and that is giving us our power for this test. With the power of editing, we're going to shoot right through it and get to the 8-minute mark very quickly and see that this thing is indeed operating to specification, so it is going to work for us, and hopefully we will save that $750 we would have spent on a top-of-the-line product that does the exact same thing. In any case, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching. We will see you around.